And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Fox in at the guard position. And for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White, and it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's White. Back to Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Celtics.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Wembanyama, a screen on White. Vassell, the pass to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league. He is so much more physical.
Brown outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by White. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Now, here's Vassell. His last outing with 20 points. Outside, Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Pritchard, defended by Sochan. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Puts it up from 7, and Tatum pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porzingis kicks to White. Johnson against Brown. Shoots over Johnson. Brown with the bucket.
Check out Brown keeping his composure. He doesn't let the hand in his face throw him off.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at San Antonio. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And checking out San Antonio, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Fox. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Fox with it. Outguarded by Porzingis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Johnson dishes to Fox. Here's Sohan, guarded by Porzingis. And it's Sohan missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Here's Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
No good on the free throw. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Now here's Tatum. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Tatum kicks to Brown. White setting the pick for Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And White, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Sohan finds Johnson. Now, Sohan. Outside, Fox. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Coming onto the floor now is Celtics Victor David. Make some noise for him. The foul fans on the court is your basketball. It's time for T-shirts.
San Antonio making a switch here. Castle's checked in. And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. You look at Castle, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Impressive dime count there, and you like to see that from a rookie. No better way to make a first impression than by spreading the wealth.
Vassell, the pass to Bassey. Fox with it. 9 feet out, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Now here's Tatum. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. Now here's Fox. He's covered closely. Back to Sohan. To the inside. Bassett powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Got a hand on it. Here's Castle. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Now here's Brown. His last outing he had 24 points. And the basket by Tatum.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Here's Castle. Still scoreless. And it's sent back by White. And here is Tatum. Rebounded by Castle.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
A pass to Fox. Back to Vassell. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Celtics leading by 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. D.A., thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Both shots good from the stripe. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Here's Castle. He has yet to score, and they get it. Rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Craig. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Pass to Shireman. Outside, Horford. Here's Hauser, covered by Barnes. Here's Brown. In the corner, Horford with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Corner pocket. Oh, that's no problem for Al Horford.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see what you got. Unique dance level. Get down.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Paul comes in for De'Aaron Fox.
For the Spurs, Devin Vassell, Brett Paul.
Spurs trail by 8. Paul with the ball. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington. Pass to Castle. Shoots over Brown. Castle misses.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Bounce pass, Craig. Brown against Barnes. To the middle. Here's Shireman. It's deflected. Pass to Castle. 1:32 left to play in the first. Paul passes to Bassie. Now Vassell to end the drought, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
Celtics leading by 6. Brown feeling it out a bit. 1:05 left here in the opening quarter. And he makes that one.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Bassie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Boston's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Brown finds Horford. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Boston.
Mid-range can be challenging for Horford, but he manages to get this one to fall.
Here's Castle. 14 points from him the last game against the Wizards in Washington. Now Brown. Horford with the screen on Paul. There's Brown with the 3. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.